So, my name is Al Renflesh. My partner is Andy Dumas, and we work together on the Northern Alberta Railways in the same office, as it turns out, in 1954. Now, telegraphy was a very important thing, even as late as 1954, but particularly for many years after its invention in 1844.
1844.
It was in 1844.
So
That was the only means of communication at that time. And in order to keep the trains running and so forth, that's how train orders were sent. In other words, this train had to stop, that one had to meet at a certain place, and so forth. It was all done by train orders. And it was sent initially by Morse code. Now, it could have been done by hand. For a few years it was. That was just using the key. And then the Vibroplex company came out with something called the Bug, because it was so quick and elusive. It does the same thing, but it's much faster. And it was the forerunner of all modern communication. I mean, at that time, there was nothing to beat it. Telephones, Telegraph was the thing. And since then, of course, television has taken over. But it was all dependent on the very same idea as the telegraph itself.
when Telegraph first came upon the scene, it was one of the 10 greatest inventions in civilization, in our modern civilization that we know of today. That was the biggest invention for communication ever.
And today, so many things run on wheels, but trucks. In those days, trains played a bigger part. They're still playing a huge role, but it's a different role. And unfortunately, they don't need us as telegraph operators anymore. So we do it for fun and enjoyment. Hopefully, it will not die out in a long time.
The telegraph's gone antique, and so are we getting antique also.
We're like the penny. We are a disappearing group.
Still much loved.
So much love.